Where's my music? Where's my music? There we go. Ba-da-doom. My first golden hour. What's up, Cyber? Yeah, it's a fun one. Yes, yes, golden hour it is. Let's see what's going on. Oh, noise, noise, too funny. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Thursday. It's Thursday. First day of January? No, January. Sorry, first day of November. Second day of November. That's what it is. I keep forgetting. Question. Yeah, not during golden. Office hours. Office hours counts. Yeah. So yeah, Friday or Monday. Just ask me a homework question Friday or Monday, and you can get your. Yeah, no bud. A Moog, dude, chill. Moog, you want to come speak? You can come speak. Always appreciate you keeping the fire going late at night. You know, on the Discord. Or else I'd have a Val gift card. You could get one, dude. It's super easy. Like maybe those times you ask physics question. Wait, you were gonna get a bond coin if you just like showed me what question your teacher was wrong on. I would have helped you. Like, or I would have given you a coin because I already helped you. Just show me where your teacher was wrong. You will show. Okay, cool. Yeah, do it. Do it up, dude. Yes.
That's dope.
Let's see, all effects. I got the new Pokemon packs today. The artwork is insane. Wow, that's cool. What's the Pokemon packs? What's going on there? Fucks you over in the ass. Some kid decided to say no to my teacher, and they said, "Yeah, you guys a quiz tomorrow." Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good. Let's see, does this work? Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll give you one bond coin if you do a quick stoichiometry problem right now. I think Scarlet and Violet, something Rift Med, yeah. Scarlet and Violet Paradox Rift? What is this thing you guys talking about? What? Dude, I remember when it was just like Crystal version, whatever version. Yeah, Moog, you can post it. I'll help you just regardless somewhere else. You're cool. What is this? Pokemon packs. Yeah, what's going on here, dude? You mean like the cards or the game? Oh, the cards. Oh, okay, cool. You guys still play the cards. That's dope. Yeah. So wait, these are like real cards that you play with? Or is it like digital cards you play with? I remember back when I was in school, we used to like collect them, but no one was actually smart enough to like actually play the game because we were in like 3rd grade, 4th grade, so no one actually really knew how to play it. We would just collect the cards and be what was, the rarest thing or something. Like, ooh, I got a Charizard or something. But it's actually a cool game to play. It's based off of, I think, Magic the Gathering. It's very similar to Magic the Gathering. I played a lot of Magic the Gathering in high school. I don't know. Maybe, do you guys know about this game? You guys know about Magic? I used to play this a lot. I learned from TCG. What's TCG? Yeah, see, no one knows how to play. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh, TCG is a Pokemon game? Okay. I don't know about this whole, like, now they're putting the Lord of the Rings in Magic the Gathering. That's, like, kind of weird. Not, like, a huge fan of that. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's a pretty simple game is what it is. Yeah. Magic the Gathering, I remember when I played, it had, like, kind of some complicated rules. And then I was going back, seeing what they've done now, and every edition, they just completely changed the game. So you can't play with, like, old cards. You gotta go buy new cards and stuff. Yeah, a bit too much, yeah, and a little random, yeah. So there's a cool way to play. Do you guys know what's called, like, drafting? So, yeah, so one way to play Magic or Pokemon or whatnot, right, is to just have, like, the best cards. You have the best deck, and that people can do is by just, like, buying nice cards, right, like getting, like, the overpowered OP whatever broken cards, and then it's not really even like a fair game. But there's a thing called drafting, and how drafting works is it's a little expensive because you have to pay for, I think, like 3 packs or something is what it is. But what happens is you buy like 3 booster packs, so you buy 45 cards. And those are the cards you have to play with. But you do like a round robin trading thing where, you know, you get to give 2 cards to the person to your left, and the person to your right gives you 2 cards as well. So, because in Magic, there's all these different colors. The same way in Pokemon, right? There's like electric, like what is it? Lightning Pokemon, water Pokemon, fire Pokemon and stuff. In Magic, there are different colors, different elements, and so you usually only want to play like 1 or 2 colors in a single deck. People who play all colors, they call this rainbow deck, which is like kind of, it's hard to play, because you need these things called mana, which are like resources in order to play cards. And so you want all your resource cards, your mana cards, to be the same color as whatever your creature cards and stuff are that you're playing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you can do rainbow. Yeah, it's just difficult, right? Yeah. So I know in Magic the Gathering, if you play like what's called just like open deck, I think you're only allowed 60 cards is what it is in like tournaments. And that's just, you can play whatever. But this again starts to reward people who just pay for like really good cards. Like they'll just buy the best cards. Yeah, colorless energy. Yeah, right, exactly. But drafting is cool because it's actually a skill game because it's kind of a level playing field. Everyone just gets a random 45 cards. And then you have to kind of trade with the people next to you through a couple rounds to try to build the best deck. And then you have to play it well. So yeah, it's cool. I don't know. Maybe is there some like Magic drafting, the Gathering? That's how they do tournaments a lot of times. Let's see if they do it in like Los Angeles. Yeah, here we go. Friday night drafting is what they probably say. Yeah. Casual commander play. I don't know. Yeah, they probably do this stuff. Booster draft. Yeah. So this is what they call booster draft. Is you buy like 3 of these booster packs, and then you have to kind of just play with them, and it's cool. This reminds me of Risk for some reason. Account banger idea. Online Risk game. Yeah, if we could find a way for us to play for free, like I know Discord has games, right? Right, Discord games like built in. What does ACC stand for? What does ACC stand for? Account or actual? What's ACC banger idea? What is it? Tell me the lingo. What's ACC mean? Oh, actually. Wait, why did you say ACC? Because there's only one C in actually. What? Excuse me? Gen Z cope. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Anyways, yeah. Discord has. Oh, okay. What? Okay. I have to. Can I just continue? Yeah, I just want to see the web version. Let me just see. Well, this is my whole thing. I don't want to see this. Where's like all my games? What is it? It's probably like in here, and then it's in. I don't know. I don't want to like join one of my VCs. It's gonna like screw it up. Okay, whatever. Okay. Screenshotting all my DMs. Yeah, go for it. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, games. Okay, here we go. What? Okay, so this is like start an activity. So, can I do it in a? I don't think I can do it in a stage. I think I'd have to do this on one of our voice channels. But let's see. Yeah, what games do they have? Here, activity library. What do we got? So they have, okay, watch together, which is watching a YouTube video. Gardic phone, sneaky stinky shoebill. Okay, so this looks like kind of like a poker night. Poker night would be cool. Do you guys know how to play poker? Or is Gardic phone actually cool? You love putt party? He put dark server and Ari's server on the bottom. No, I organize. I have a whole folder for like just all y'all's servers. You're too young for poker, apparently. Yeah, probably. I mean, whatever. It is gambling, I guess, technically, but it's kind of fun. Putt party. Yeah, this is fun. We could do one of these at some point. I mean, not right now, but yeah. You never. Yeah, poker. So poker's a cool game because it is gambling, but there's a lot of skill. There's a lot of math involved with it. A lot of probability and statistics. This is why, like I say, like math and stuff, like, you know, use it in everything. And yeah, if you know like decent amount of probability, you can do well in poker. It's also an emotional game. You got to kind of read people. Chess in the park. That's cool. Checkers, Land.io, Spellcast, Sketchhead, Blazing Eights. Bobble. Okay. Know what I meme? Okay, cool. Okay, chef's. Oh, okay. This is cool. This reminds me of Overcooked. That's what this is probably. Oh, look, and you can do them on mobile. Oh, that's cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe let's do a game night on one of these or whatnot. I don't know. It'd be pretty fun. Every Discord game is bad. Oh, they're all bad. They're all bad. Why are they bad, Amog? Why are they bad? Why do we say they're bad? Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, but we can play them within Discord, I think. That's the cool thing. Like, if I can play them within Discord, then it's easier to, I guess, do a stream and stuff with it. Watch together is nice. Yeah. I don't know, but, like, what do you guys watch on YouTube? Just, like, music videos? Right. Yeah. Yeah, chess.com is pretty cool, apparently. I haven't really done much of it. Okay. Let me go through. Well, here. Let me start off the stream. Okay. Well, welcome everyone to Actual Education. This is the Golden Hour AMA podcast stream where you can ask anything about everything. We got Cyber Amog. Mad. We got some people chilling here in the chat. It's Thursday, 2 days after Halloween, I guess. So I think people are still like recovering from Halloween. I didn't do chess. Chess is a great game, Cyber. What's your rating on chess.com? What's your ranking? I think mine was up around like 1200 or something. Oh, look, we got A-Rod. What's up, A-Rod? A-Rod, you want to come speak? You can always come speak if you want. I have no idea because I have like 14 different accounts. Yeah. Well, who do you usually play? Like, what level do you usually play? 1v1 Gotham chess? What's Gotham chess? You guys gotta tell me what these things are. One second, let me close this.
Hey, man.
What's up, A-Rod?
What's up, Dr. Gold?
Nothing much. Just the kids are telling me about Gotham chess. What is Gotham chess?
Batman shit.
Batman shit. Are you done with work? I guess it's 3 o'clock, right?
Yeah, I'm done with work.
Nice.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
It isn't Ask Me Anything, right?
Yeah, you can ask anything, dude. What's up?
Okay. Can I come by and pick up my one wheel from your apartment?
Yes, you can. You can come pick it up. Yeah.
Okay. I will be there shortly.
Okay. Just call my phone when you're here, and I'll come unlock it and whatnot.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
See you shortly.
And during lunch, I just play real boards. Oh, you guys have real chessboards at school? That's dope. I talk with my friends during lunch. I used to just do all my homework during lunch is what I would do. Because I didn't do my homework at home. I would just play Call of Duty at home. And so I had to use lunchtime to to do my homework as quick as I could. Is real chess weird now? I think real chess is cool, especially like, you know, you're supposed to play it with like a clock and everything, right? Here, chess, board, clock. Yeah, but I mean, you guys should get used to it. So this is like the classic way to play. It's to play with like a clock. This is an old school clock, is what this is. And like now they have the digital ones like these, which are pretty cool. These are pretty dope. Dang, we managed to distract gold for 316 minutes. 16 minutes, yeah, it's 316. Yeah. Some people are finding us, actually, it's kind of cool. For whatever reason, like, my Instagram started blowing up for, I don't know why, like... I never know how this stuff works. I think this is actual.education. Is this what it is? Is this our Instagram? No, it's just some poser who's also... Well, yeah, they haven't posted stuff in almost a year. I should tell them that, like, I want this domain. Because, like, I own the... I think it's actual_education. Is this it? There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is our Instagram. But yeah, dude, I've gained like 1,000 followers in the last, I don't know, 3 days. Just, I think it's from, which video is it from, dude? Maybe it's this one. I think it's got to be this one. Yeah, this one's got like 2,000 likes on it. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, look at this one. Yeah, look at this one. Hit 60K views. I don't know. I posted this video. When did I post this? I posted this back in like September. Right, and it had like a couple views, and now it's I don't know, and for whatever reason I think it's hitting the algorithm because now it's got 60K. And we have a couple students that have found our Discord and come in and be like, oh, I found you through Instagram Reels. I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's pretty basic video just on. I like the comments where people are like, you know, where did you find the massless pulley? I tell them it was on the aisle right next to the spherical cows. That's a physics joke. In physics, a lot of times they'll come up with these like dumb approximations. They'll be like, assume a spherical cow. Yeah, physics will like assume the cow is like is a sphere for whatever reason, just because it makes physics easier to do questions if you make assumptions like this. What's up, Redacted? Come on up.
Oh, Dr. Go, they're adding Stranger Things to Fortnite again.
What are they at? Oh, Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Here, you can say bad words, Cyber. There you go. 1 sec, I'll give you the permissions. You can go for it.
You give him permissions, but I can't. Fucking
wild. You fucking wild. Yeah, that's just for. All I see online is no nut. No. Wait, is Monkey didn't get perms yet?
No, November means no fucking masturbating for a month.
Yeah. That's it. It's an interesting. What's the other one? It's like no shave September. Is that the other one?
It's no. I think it's no shave December.
No, I think it's no shave September, dude. What? It should be alliteration.
Nah, they. Oh no, it is no shave September.
No, it's no shave November. Oh, my bad. It's no shave November. Oh, that's no November. Oh, you guys have acronyms for it?
I'm honestly ready for the Chapter 1 map to come back.
Oh man. Okay. Oh, for what? For Fortnite? When does that come back?
Yeah, coming out tomorrow. So can we do it? Can we replace Roblox with Fortnite?
On Friday?
Yeah.
Is there a special event for it?
Yeah, kinda. The entire battle pass.
No, but I mean, like, is there an event? You know, like, there's usually like an event, right? Like, there's like some, or is that like the end of a season?
Oh, there's gonna be an end of the chapter live event.
End of the chapter. You have 3 lives for this one, dude. Stop it, Vogue. You guys are too funny. Yeah, I guess you guys couldn't compete in no shave November because most of you guys don't even need to shave. So.
Oh, I do no nut November.
Yeah, that's too funny. I feel like that's a bad thing. You guys shouldn't do that. You're just gonna have a lot of pent up anger, and you're gonna just want to like beat the shit out of each other. Don't do that. On God, 15 no facial hair. You want me to nut? What? No, I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. I just don't think it's I don't think it's a healthy challenge. If I was a doctor, I guess. Well, I am a doctor. If I was a medical doctor,
Aren't
I'd
you?
probably-
I was about to say, are you?
I'm a physics doctor. I'm a physics doctor. I'm not a medical doctor, so I can't exactly give you guys like medical advice. Even if I was a medical doctor, I'm pretty sure I couldn't either because like someone would yell at me for like I don't
Become
know,
Miguel
something.
Myers.
Just trying to like give advice.
Yo, wait. Actually, you wanna know what you should do?
Yeah.
I know what you should do. You should hop on Fortnite right now.
I'll
Not
participate
while
in No Shave November though. I'll participate in that.
Oh, good fucking luck with that.
Yeah.
I already have enough V-Bucks for the entire battle pass, unless you're willing to give me, you know, maybe an extra 1,000 to get the 25 tiers for free.
Can I gift you? Oh, I thought I gave you a V-Bucks card, dude. What are you talking about?
Nah, I have to redeem it through Xbox now. So you gotta give me Xbox cards instead.
Oh, okay. Well, if someone claims the Fortnite V-Bucks, and you haven't used that code yet, then I'll switch it for someone.
Actually, I've used the code actually, but I have like 700 V-Bucks on the.
Okay, well, okay.
I have 700
If you already
V-Bucks
used
on
the
the
code, then
account.
I can't exchange it for something because you already used it.
No, I totally didn't use it. I promise.
Oh,
you.
happy birthday to Obama, by the way.
Happy birthday, Obama.
Happy birthday, Obama.
Like the actual Obama or the one that we know?
Yeah, the one we know, Obama, dude. Yeah, it's his birthday.
Sweet.
It's his birthday.
Keep researching on that Fortnite OG season. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Search up the entire battle pass. It got leaked. And if you don't know what leaked is, you're McDumb.
What does that mean? Like I can see all the stuff that's coming up. All right, one sec. I think Alex is calling me.
It's like Call of Duty. Someone like takes. So
Guys, hold down the stream 1 sec. I'll be back in like two minutes. Yeah, what's up, Sensation?
2 hours.
Yeah, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I just gotta let my friend pick something up.
What is he outside of your apartment door? Yo, he's getting rid of the green screen. Never seen before. He just moved the green screen. I've never seen him move that green screen. Oh, Blumhouse is getting Oh, wait, they actually are. Blumhouse is giving out FNAF pizza boxes. Send me it right now, please. Shit. Oh, it's behind the screens. You gotta go to behind the screens in order to get a chance. All right, so I like this video right here. I'm your guys' new entertainer till he comes back. Oh, he's back. Dr. Gold, that is my first time ever seeing you move that damn green screen.
Yeah, it's a real green screen.
Can you, send me a green screen?
You just need a green sheet, dude. It's really cheap. You guys want to know how to like make a green screen?
Yeah,
I mean,
what do I have to fucking
all
do?
you literally need is like.
No Shave November home.
All you need is something like this, dude. Like, it's cheap. It's like $19. Like, I just have a bunch of green, like, fabric in my
The
closet.
fuck? Why does
Yeah.
it say welcome to Rec Room? Oh, I'm on the wrong account.
Yeah. So this is all. Don't get this stuff. This stuff is, like, stupid expensive. You don't need, like, this portable whatever. Like, you literally just need the fabric.
I want one of the portable ones, so then it actually stays up. I don't want to fucking buy fabric. one
Yeah,
and
I
it not
have
even-
like some shower curtains basically running is what I have for it. That's how I have it running in mine.
Just buy shower curtains and connect it to the damn thing.
Yeah. You just put. I literally just have it on a shower curtain. Yeah, come up, Sensation. Come talk.
Yes, Cyber. How'd you like my my beautiful creation of a video?
People use Twitter for something else other than porn. God damn it. It's called X.com
What?
now. It's called X.com.
Oh yeah.
We can do questions
People-
now.
Wait, type in x.com and it just redirects you right to Twitter.
Yeah, let's go through some of the questions. Well, I was trying to see like who's here because some people posted questions. Let me
Can
see.
you please give me nitro? My nitro's gonna run out tomorrow, and I need to keep boosting your server.
Well, then ask a question. Ask a question.
All right. Can I just ask in like the chat, or do I have to ask in?
No, you gotta ask.
questions?
You gotta ask it right here, dude. There you go. I tagged you. I think I tagged you.
Tags don't do shit half the time. There we go.
Yeah,
Now
that's where
it
you,
does.
that's where you got to do it. That's where you got to do it. All right, let's see. Initial has a bunch of questions, but he's not here yet. Moog says, Team Palestine or Team Israel? No one will kill you for having an opinion, I think. Oh man, dude, that's such a loaded question. Dude, what? Dude, I'm team humanity, dude. Like what? Like team both? Can we have both?
Take the opposite tack of that.
Like, do you think we can have both?
So my internet's
I'm
sucking
like
mad
like
right
team
now.
not Hamas, for sure on that one. Like I don't like Hamas.
Oh
Hamas
yeah,
sucks.
fuck Hamas, bro.
Kill them all. Thank God, sort of.
Kill them all, just glass them all down. Yeah, I don't know.
Bro, did you know
I
Hamas
mean-
is getting more bombed than ever by fucking Israel, bro? They are destroying their ass.
He says fucking pick Palestine or Israel. I don't want to pick. Like I don't think
Yo,
we
look
should.
at my question.
I don't think we should have to pick. I think both teams should be able to live in peace.
I feel like
This is-
like both teams should work together and destroy Hamas.
All right, Israel Palestine
See-
just got to stop holding grudges. Yeah. What do you think, Sensation? What's up?
You're all just too young. I mean, you don't remember
Yeah, exactly.
the beginning of this whole thing. It's like they've both been evil as fuck since like 1947.
Oh
So-
yeah. Yeah, Israel is
Well,
100% not innocent. Israel's not
Not
innocent. People who think Israel's innocent is wrong. Like no. Israel's not innocent. They do some like pretty fucked up shit in the West Bank, right? They still do fucked up shit in the West Bank with Netanyahu and whatnot.
A quick summary for those who aren't aware.
Yeah. Let's give a summary, Sensation. You give me your opinion.
The Ottoman Empire came to an end, and Sykes-Picot carved up the remains of the Ottoman Empire into.
What's his name? Balfour. He was a British guy, wasn't he? A British guy, Balfour.
Balfour. I thought he was French.
Or was he French? Maybe he was French. Balfour Declaration.
Sykes was English.
No.
Picot was
It was the British. The Balfour Declaration was the British government during the First World War that said they supported the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people. I think he's.
1917.
I think he was
Well, let's
British.
say 1947.
Yeah, it's Earl of Balfour, Arthur James Balfour, Lord Balfour. But go on.
But yeah, so the Ottoman Empire got carved up during the Picot Agreement, and yeah, they've been attacking each other ever since. So that's been going on since 1917, it would seem. I thought it was 47.
No, it's been a while. 47 is when I think. So what happened was they had a bunch of like quote unquote Israelis, right, living in the area, and I think 47 is when it came to the point where the Jewish people living in that area basically could not get along with whoever was still ruling the area. I think it was a Syrian guy or something. Again, I'm not super versed in the history here.
You Hitler for like 3 seconds there.
But so basically there was an armed kind of like unrest, armed revolt or whatnot, and the Israelis won, and then that's when they established like this is the state of Israel. I think for a time they were like, oh yeah, cool, can we just like chill here and like farm and stuff and be cool and whatnot? And then for whatever reason, you know, the people in charge there that were on the, I guess, Arab side of things said like, nah dog, like we're gonna go toe to toe on this, and then they lost. So, you know, I don't know.
And then it got progressively worse from there, because obviously, given enough time, the Arab Spring happened, so then every
Exactly.
single Muslim on the planet basically became a fundamentalist. And then
Yes.
the Israelis followed suit.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's just escalating extremes is what it is, you know. And you know, I have to give like the Israelis some credit because they're not saying they want to like exterminate all the Arabs in the area, you know. But that's kind of what all the Arabs say. The Arabs say like we want to wipe the Jews off the planet, and I'm like, dog, that's not a good slogan. Like it's kind of hard to back that one up. Can't get behind that, dude. Can't get behind that. I'm cool with like you want your own land, you don't want to be oppressed, you want, you know, maybe an end to quote unquote colonialism or whatnot. Cool, whatever. And I think throughout history there have been a lot of opportunities for there to be, for instance, a two-state solution. But whoever's in charge of the Palestinians doesn't want a two-state solution because then they lose like their power because now there's no longer a need for them. It's kind of this is the whole Hamas thing, right? Hamas is only needed because there's not peace, and the Palestinians are kind of forced to be like, okay, well, you're our protector. If the Palestinian people no longer needed a protector, if they no longer needed someone to fight for them because there was nothing to fight for, then Hamas would just run out of power. So it's fucked, man, is what it is. It comes down to just greedy people wanting power, and then poor civilians like suffering for it, man. It's not the Third
The way the
Reich.
West is dealing with it worries me more.
So what worries you about the West dealing with? I'm curious because I haven't been following along too much.
Well, there's been loads of sort of pro-Palestine protests, and they're all
Sure.
wearing those what do they call? Oh, fucking hell, I forgot what it's called now.
Oh, the green headbands or
It's kind of
something?
no, it's like a black and white pattern. Something
Oh.
that Hezbollah tends to wear.
Oh, like, yeah, like a headband, right? Or a turban, or something. I don't know. What is it called? Like a, like a.
It has a specific meaning.
Let me see. Palestinian.
The pattern,
Yeah, and again, I have friends on both sides, right? You know, I have Jewish friends, I have Palestinian friends, I have them on all sides. I think a lot of these people that are joining these protests have no fucking clue what's going on. Like, they're just joining protests just because it's virtue signaling. Like, you see these kids at college, right? You know, at Harvard or like UCLA, and you know they're like from the river to the sea. I'm like, you do know where that saying comes from, right? Like, from the river to the sea is like literally push the Jews into the ocean and kill them. Like, it's not a free Palestine saying. It's we're gonna exterminate this group of people. But people just say it because like, oh, free Palestine. I'm like, yeah, cool, yeah, free Palestine, but don't kill the other side. Like, that's not you know, I don't know. It's I hate this. Well, okay. At one point, like, I applaud activism. I applaud people getting involved. I applaud people, like, feeling like they want to do something and protest. But I don't applaud people not doing their homework first and just blindly joining a mob is what it is. You know, that's I think what gets us into trouble. I think people need to like step back, like look at all the facts, and even then that's hard because the news reports wildly different things than reality. Right? We don't know what's real, what's not. But, you know, I think understanding is a big thing. It's like listen to both sides. I've talked to my Jewish friends about this, and, you know, a lot of them are vehemently, you know, worried about stuff, and I kind of understand because for whatever reason, yeah, there are, like, anti-Semitic attacks that happen in the U.S. Like, you see this, there's on the news, like, Jewish people getting, like, beat up on buses or something. And it's just, like, they have nothing to do with Israel. They're not Israeli. Like, they're just Jewish. But they feel kind of scared. And I try to, like, think what that would feel like if I was a person in the U.S. and let's say, for instance, that everyone in the U.S. just hated gold or something, right? So, you know, every time I went out and wore gold, I was worried that someone was going to beat me up. Like, that's not cool. I wouldn't want to live like that. And then other people are like, oh, well, that doesn't compare to the people starving in Palestine or something, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, okay. But I don't like it when people start arguing, being like, well, my case is shittier, so you don't get to complain about yours. It's like, no, everyone gets to complain. It's okay. Like, if you're going through a shitty time and things aren't fair, you get to complain. Just because what your complaint isn't as bad as someone else's complaint doesn't make it invalid, you know? I don't know. Anti-Semitism has existed since whenever that Christ dude died. I think his name was Jesus.
No.
God damn it.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
anti-Semitism existed since Egyptian times, but never mind.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, groups of people are gonna not like groups of people. It's just, we are tribal, unfortunately, is what we are, you know? I mean, we're animals at some point, you know? And I have there's this whole saying, right? There's never, there can't be an us unless there's a them. So in order for you to define yourself as a community, you have to define people that are not part of your community. I don't like it. It's not good, but it's kind of how it works, right? So, yeah, people just get mad because, like, I don't, this is where I also get kind of, like, weird, because people are like, oh, you know, like, Jewish people are like a cult or something and like blah, blah, blah. I'm like, they're pretty welcoming people. Like, you can be Jewish if you want. They're not going to stop you. But people just don't want to be, so then they just hate on the group regardless. And I'm like, okay, well, all right, what's the point of this? That being said, yeah, Palestine is fucked. The poor civilians are getting bombed. It's not cool to be, you know, I get what Israel's doing. Because I get both sides, actually, you know. Hamas does not have the resources nor technology to fight a fair fight with Israel. They don't. Like, if they went on and had like a proper fight on the battlefield, they get wiped out instantly because they don't have an air force, they don't have jets, they don't have artillery, they don't have any of this stuff. So they have to fight dirty. And unfortunately, fighting dirty means, you know, using human shields, like making a tunnel network that goes underneath hospitals and stuff. So I get why they fight the way they fight. It's not cool. And then the Israelis, right, are kind of in their own little position where they're like, okay, well, we can have a fair fight, and they're going to hide behind hospitals, but we still need to kill them, so they bomb the hospital anyways, which, again, is also not cool. But you're fucked both ways. Yeah. Hamas started a war they can't win. They do have the majority support of who? I mean, they have the support of their country, yeah, because they kind of have to. The Palestinians don't have anyone else. Oh, good job, Noise. I like some happy news. He did his physics homework. Full marks. Yes, good job, Noise. Awesome. Public opinion. I'm not sure if they have, and this is weird because this has also become like a, this has also become like a political thing. Because now, like, Republicans and Democrats are, like, arguing about Israel. And this is where, like, I get really confused. Because Republicans used to be like, hey, man, no money for foreign wars. Like, cut all the funding to Ukraine. Why are we giving money to Ukraine? Blah, 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 blah. And then now with Israel, they're the ones that are being like, yo, we got to give tons of money to Israel right now for a war. And I'm like, what? Can you all... Yeah, look at this. House GOP's Israel aid bill. Yeah, for the Republicans who were against, like, going into wars, funding foreign wars, blah, 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 are now the ones that are pushing for giving money to this war. And vice versa. The Democrats are also not innocent because Democrats gave tons of money to Ukraine, right, to support Ukraine, but now don't want to give money to support Israel. So, dude, everyone's a fucking hypocrite. Everyone knows the solution, but no one wants to say it. What's the solution, Noise? You can say it. Tell me it. Also, fuck the art.
To glass.
You turn the desert to glass. Yeah, I don't know. It's a nice place. I have you been to Israel? Sensation, have you been?
I think as a teenager I went on a kibbutz once.
What's that called? Oh, a kibbutz is like a what do they call it? Fuck.
Caravan, for lack of a better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't really remember that.
I went there for a wedding. Wedding was pretty cool. Yeah, I went for a wedding once. And it's a very cool country. I felt pretty safe, honestly, and it's beautiful. I went to Jerusalem, and that's a beautiful place as well. I don't think we should like get rid of it. I don't think we should glass it. Noise says he's not saying it. Okay, well DM it to me then. You can DM it to me, dude. Just DM it to me. The Russia versus Ukraine thing still happened. Yeah. What's up, Sensation?
No, I was just going to take the piss, but I thought...
No, take the piss, dude. I like the piss. The piss is fine.
It's just like, no, he's not saying it. I was just going to go, see Kyle.
See Kyle. No, dude. No, we can't do the...
kidding for anyone that's being
I know. So, actually, I saw a very interesting fact, actually. Apparently and I don't know if this is true, but apparently the Holocaust did so much damage to the Jewish population that it still hasn't recovered, is what I saw. And I'm like, there's no way that's true. Because what? They killed what?
Because everybody was killed or displaced, so there was no Jews left in Europe for like a generation.
Yeah, but they're saying something like the global Jewish population is lower than it was pre-World War II. I'm like, is that true?
Well, it's quite an insular population as well, in the same way that the Amish are quite insular.
Global Jewish
population. I'm trying to use American examples.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a chart. I want a chart. Here we go. Jewish Virtual Library. Okay, here we go. Okay.
People do tend to marry within their own populations.
Oh, and especially within the Jewish community, dude. I can't tell you how many times like I've gone on dates with girls, and then eventually they're like, "I'm Jewish. My parents will kill you," and I was like, "Oh, okay." This isn't gonna work. They're more like conservative Jewish girls. They're Persian Jewish girls, which are. There's also that culture thing. Yeah. No. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Okay. So number of Jewish people in 1939 was 16.7 million. Oh, and now it's only 15.2. Wow. Damn. Well, that's kind of wrecked, dude. What? I love there's just this gap from 45 to 48. Jewish isn't a race. Yeah. That's a technical thing.
It's a phenotype.
Yeah, I mean, it's a religion that okay, yeah, again, I'm not a biology whatever person, so like I don't know what technically constitutes a race. But they refer to themselves as a race. They say like they call themselves the tribe, right? So like they think they're a people.
They were a race of people around the time of the Fifth Dynasty.
Sure. Yeah. They definitely were a race at one point.
And they'll move to what is currently Israel.
Yes.
That was one group of people. So.
Yeah. I think for all purposes of, you know, when they say like racism, because we don't have like what would religious discrimination be called? What's that? Racism, race, religious discrimination.
Persecution.
Yeah, but is there a word for it? Like that's I guess anti-Semitic is what they just say. Just say everything's anti-Semitic, but you know.
Well, that's only true of Jewish people.
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, what if you're against Christians? What's that? Anti-Christian or something? Like what?
Anti-piety?
Anti-piety? Persecution? Yeah.
Biophobia.
Yeah. I don't know. People definitely refer to Jewish people as a race, so like whatever, they can have it. I don't care. Wow, the U.S. has more Jewish people than Israel. I didn't know that. That's cool. And then France, Canada, UK. Wow, that's a significant amount. Did they just get like kicked out of all these other countries? They're just like you can't be here anymore. I mean, that's kind of what happened in history, right? Like,
let's move to the United States. Then.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely didn't feel safe in Germany, right? Probably not too safe in Russia, right? What's his name? Pogroms, right? Yes, Stalin wasn't too nice there. I think they'd be okay in the UK, you know, Canada, France. Yeah, these places were pretty chill.
Not France at the time though, because the Nazis took France as well.
Oh, that's true. Well, yeah, when they were in France, yeah. Okay, what did Noise say to me? Oh, just just get rid of the Middle East. Yeah, no, we can't. There are people that live there. a lot of innocent people that live there, man. And like I've been, and it's a lot of really nice people. I've met some really cool people from the Middle East. It's unfortunately a couple like, you know, bad actors and leaders that, you know, give the whole place a fucking bad rap, dude. France was not safe. We could get rid of the Middle East. No, because we need it for oil. Yeah, we do. And also people live there. Like we can't just get rid of the Middle East. Like there's a lot of people that live in the Middle East. Let me see, like how many people live in the Middle East? Middle East population.
Oh, actually, that's today. I can count on one hand how many times I've been banned from somebody's stream, right? I actually got banned from somebody's stream.
For what? For what, saying we should get rid of the Middle East?
No, this was before that. Somewhere in the United States, you found a lot of stuff with batteries. Batteries?
What, like the stuff they put in the birds?
I think it's like lithium or something.
Okay. And
I was basically saying, oh, finally, then maybe we can break China's stronghold over that particular part of the market. Yeah, that's a valid statement. Because I can't remember exactly what I said now. It's like, see how they like it, and that particular kind of government type is evil, and yeah, I guess they took umbrage with that. So, yeah, I mean, we have a couple, like Hypatia, for instance, is a refugee. What's up, Teacup? You're okay. Is a refugee from China. Yeah, that was the last thing I said because they were arguing about the toss about it, and I said, "You've never met anyone that's had to run, have you?" Yeah, China's economy. See you. 2% right now. Okay, he's got to charge this thing. Yeah, was dying of death. Oh no, Teacup, what happened to you? Yeah, was it Noise got COVID? Have you gotten COVID before, Sensation? I'm immune. You're immune? What do you mean you're immune? Yeah. Are you quadruple jabbed or something? September 2019, something was going on in China because everything went silent, and I'm trying not to give away too much personal information here. But it's okay. I was called in to be given a prototype vaccination in the UK. Yeah. Oh whoa. We had no idea what it was, but wait. SARS. Sorry. And why did you say yes to this? Why did I say yes? It wouldn't be the first time. So sorry. So you got called in by like some like random like government lab to be like, hey man, we want you to take this experimental vaccine. Did they at least offer you a bunch of money or something, or like you were? No. Were you in the military? Yeah. So so technically you have to. I'm never not. Okay. Sorry, am I shouting really loudly? No, you're good. You're not shouting. Your volume's perfect.
Okay, I see. So you were part of the military, and yeah, once you join the military, like unfortunately your body kind of belongs to the government, right?
And it's probably not supposed to be that way, but anyway. So yeah, that happened, and then so they tested me. They tested my original antibodies against SARS,
Okay.
and I'm immune to SARS. So
W. That's
every
cool.
variation therein. So.
Well, wow, that's I mean, that's cool. I'm glad you're alive. I'm glad like something like terrible didn't happen with an experimental vaccine. Like vaccines are
Like I
crazy.
said, it
Dude.
wouldn't be the first time.
Oh my god, dude. That's okay. Okay, so you're immune. That's cool. Even to all the
Because,
new variants, because I feel like there's so many new variants that now like skirt past. But you said you're immune to the whole family of coronaviruses.
Like 99.9%. I mean, nothing's a perfection. But,
Wow. Why don't they give that
so, I mean,
vaccine out now?
I don't get flu.
Why don't they give that vaccine out, like the one that you got?
No, because the vaccine's the one that they. I don't know how effective that actually was in the end, but.
Oh, okay, okay, I got you.
No, my natural immunity is extreme. I mean, almost never catch colds or flu or anything like that. So
I feel you.
that's why I was called in to see if I would have a negative reaction to the vaccination.
Ah, okay, okay. Wait, let me see. Is Cosmic here? Where's this guy Cosmic coming from? We got a lot of new people from yeah. This person joined October 15th. Kind of new. Kind of not super new. I'd help Cosmic.
How are you with logic tables?
Oh, I like logic tables. I was teaching a logic class actually. I was teaching it the other day actually. Here, let me pull it up. You mean like truth tables?
Yeah, I mean, 'cause I was sat there doing this, trying to do this programming earlier on.
Yeah, no, yeah. Bring it up to me, dude.
I was streaming it at the time, so I mean, you can check it if you wish. But
yeah, so this is what like so for instance, I was teaching. This was like a like a truth table and stuff. This was like doing proofs and stuff. Yeah, we did. I helped someone out with this.
Wow, that looks mental.
It's okay. It's just a little sentential little proof here and whatnot. So it's okay. Here, let me help. I'll help Cosmic with a question real quick because Cosmic is new here. Cosmic hasn't.
Cool.
But yeah, pull up a screenshot of your truth table thing. I'll pepper it in. Let me see. It's kind of cool. For the function whose graph is given, state the value of each quantity if it exists, and if the answer does not exist, enter DNE. Ooh, this is calculus. Calculus, Cosmic. That's cool. Okay. Limits are fun. So this is saying, as x approaches 1. So you gotta look on the graph where x equals 1. So x equals 1, like right here, right? And so that's right here. The important thing here, Cosmic, is that if they ever give you just like a regular limit like this, you need to check the limit as x approaches that number from the right, and then you need to check as x approaches that number from the left. That's why they'll say like 1 plus and 1 minus. That's right and left, okay? So from the right means I'm coming this way, right? So I look, okay, if I'm coming from over here, what y value do I approach here? Cosmic, can you see that? Like, what y value would this start going towards? Two, good. And then if I come from the left, what y value does it start going towards? Yes, 2, good. Okay, cool. So since it approaches the same value from the left and the right, you then can just say that, oh, as it just approaches 1, that's also equal to 2. So this just equals 2. Okay. This gets a little weirder, right? Because now we're seeing as we approach 3, right? 3 is here, right? So look here. As I come from the left, that's what the minus sign means. What y value do I approach? One. Yep. Good. And then as I come from the right, which y value do I approach? Four. Nice. Yes. So since I'm approaching 2 different values from the left and the right, the limit as x goes to 3, this is technically D and E. This does not exist. So if from the left and the right are not the same number, then you can't really say which one it is if you're just going to it. So that's why this is do not exist. And then f of 3 is just asking, okay, what's the value of the function at 3? And that's going to end up being this one. This is just going to be equal to 3. Because what you learn here, right, is the open circle is kind of like a less than and like a greater than statement. It's not a greater than or equal to. Do you guys remember like on a number line, right? Used to do this stuff and like be like, oh look, it's between these. Yeah. So as we get close to 3 here, right here, because these are open circles, that means at 3, it's not going to equal those values. But the closed circle means, oh, at 3, that's what it does equal. So that's why f of 3 is different than the limits. Yeah. That make sense? Yes, the function at 3 does exist, but the limit does not exist. Yeah, exactly. Because depending what direction you come from, right? If you come from the left or you come from the right, you're going to approach 2 different y values, right? This one versus this one. But when I say f of 3, I'm just like saying, okay, let me just teleport myself right there. And what is it? And that's always going to be the closed circle. Yeah, you're welcome. Nice. Okay, cool. Ooh, logic table. Okay, let's see what Sensation Black's doing. What's this? Okay.
Right. So
yeah, I'm curious.
I was sitting there pining over this for about an hour and a half.
All right, well let's not pine over it for an hour.
Line 20.
Okay. If day does not equal Tuesday or day does not equal Sunday, then do something, right? Okay.
So
all right.
That didn't work. I suppose I didn't show the output, but
oh, you mean like work. It doesn't compile? It doesn't compile correctly?
No, the logic's wrong. See,
okay, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to say if the day is not Tuesday or the day is not Sunday, then print the thing. Otherwise, don't.
Otherwise, it's not today. So
what ended up happening was it was saying if the day was Tuesday, then the condition would say, well, it's Tuesday, so don't do it. But if it was Sunday, it wasn't working.
Oh, I see. I think you want to make this.
So there is a logic problem.
I think. Okay, so yeah, this is what we call atomic structure, which is fancy words for like, what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say don't do something if it's Tuesday and don't do something if it's Sunday? Or are you saying?
I ended up writing it in English or how it would be.
Yeah, write it in English. Write it in English. What am I trying to say in English?
No, I mean that's how I wrote it on the page.
Okay, but
logically that doesn't work somehow.
Yeah. Okay, but what's the task? So you're saying do something. When do you want to do something? Just tell me in English.
If the day is not Tuesday or the day is not Sunday, then print the task list. Otherwise, it's Tuesday or it's Sunday, and don't do it.
So you want to do something if it's not Tuesday or Sunday?
Yes.
If the day is Tuesday or Sunday, don't do it. Right? That's kind of what we're saying here. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, because I don't like all the not equals, right? Because
I'll write a whole list of.
Well, no. Because here's the problem, Sensation. Right? Let's say that the day is Tuesday. Okay. Let's say it is Tuesday. Okay. So this is going to end up being false, right? Because it is Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
But this is going to end up being true. Okay? Because it's not Sunday. Do you see logically how this becomes kind of a problem? Right?
So
but if
both values have to be false.
Yeah, so both values have to be false.
So that's and then rather
that has to be an and is what that has to be. Yeah. If you want something to if it's not Tuesday and it's not Sunday. Right? Cuz then if it's Tuesday, cool, right? This fails, but then this will also fail. Or this will be true. Sorry. All right. Wait. Sorry. Actually, this is kind of racking my head a little bit. Sorry. You want to do something if it's not Tuesday or.
If it's neither of those days.
Okay. One sec. If it's neither of those days. Okay.
The long and the short, Tuesday I'm not here, so it's not happening. I'm not doing the tasks. Sunday, it's Sunday, go away.
Okay. So do the task if it's not either. Okay. I think you want to say not, and then you want to do Tuesday or Sunday is what you want to do. Because if this is true, wait, if this is true and this is false, the whole statement is true. Wait. Damn, dude, this is actually even making my head like kind of go a little topsy-turvy. Sorry. Let's just say it's Wednesday. Okay. If it's Wednesday, right? Then it's not Tuesday and it's not Sunday. Cool. Check. Right. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, you do want to just make this an and, okay? Because if it's Tuesday, right? Then this ends up being false. This ends up being true, right? Because it's not Sunday, but it is Tuesday, and then it doesn't work. Yeah, you want to make this an and statement. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to change this to.
So that's why I was confused, because I would have thought an and statement requires both to be true or false.
It does in order to do something, but you have these not equals into here. The nots are like what's kind of like messing with things.
Right. Yeah. So invert. Yeah.
This is something called, I think it's De Morgan's law. Okay, so Tuesday and Sunday are statements, right? So you're saying this. We're saying not Tuesday and not Sunday. Okay, that's equivalent to not Tuesday or Sunday, but then grouped like this. These are equivalent logic statements, is what they are. It's called De Morgan's law,
I can see it.
right? So,
Well,
right.
It's like common factors from where I'm sitting.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's actually pretty cool. Otherwise, it'll put out false. Yeah, exactly, Cosmic. Yeah. This is cool. This is why like I've been teaching this logic class, doing this. But these are doing like sentential logic proofs, which I don't know. I've had a lot of fun with these. It's because it's like puzzles, is what it is. Like, you know, they come up with these. So atomic sentence structure is like basically like the English of what you're trying to prove. Here they say like, if God exists in the mind but not in reality, then a greater being than God can be conceived. God exists in the mind, but no greater being than God can be conceived. Therefore, God exists in reality. And it's like, prove this. And the way I did this is you have to like take each one of these sentences and you have to assign them to what's called like propositions, like structures and stuff. So in this case, I was like, God exists in the mind is M. God exists in reality is R. C is a greater being than God can be conceived. And so these are like the premise. So they say that, you know, if God exists in the mind, but not in reality, right? So if these two statements are true, then this is like then. It's called horseshoe is what it is. Implies then a greater being than God can be conceived. And then it says God exists in the mind, so that means that M is true. And then it says no greater being than God can. Says but is the same thing as saying and. So no greater God, blah blah blah, not C. And then they want to prove that God exists in reality, which is prove R. And so you end up having to do some really cool things in logic where I'm working on a Vignere cipher. Oh, that's very cool. In C++, that's dope. Yeah. I love C++. C++ is dope. Okay, let me get you a bond coin, Cosmic. That was a cool question you asked. I usually don't do homework questions here, but I liked yours. But yeah, so there's something called like the contrapositive, which means, you know, if you have like if A, then B, you can also say if not B, then not A. These are called logically equivalent statements, and it's cool. It's how computer programming works off the same basis of just logic and whatnot, and ciphers and stuff. And then yeah, you could do this. It's called like horseshoe elimination or something. And then this is De Morgan's. What did I do that on? De Morgan's on 5. Yeah. Yeah, super cool. And then you can prove stuff. Yeah, I like this. Proofs are cool. Logics or what's a Vigneri cipher? I want to look that up actually. Sorry, what is that?
I don't know what that one is.
Yeah, let's look up Vigneri
I probably should
cipher.
do as well.
Yeah, no, it sounds cool. Let's see it. Let's see what it is. Encrypting where each letter is encoded with a different Caesar cipher. Oh, okay. I think
an alphabet shift.
Yeah, it is like an alphabet shift, but it's like this. Yeah, it's where you do like something cool like this. Yeah, cryptography. This is really cool stuff. Very relevant too these days, especially with crypto and stuff. Which is literally
Salt the text. Salt it.
Salt it. Yeah, salt your hashes. Salt your hashes with pepper. salt and pepper your hashes. Yeah, we go way back. Oh, this is so cool. Plain text, ciphertext. Oh man.
I remember having to write like functions in PHP for Cipher to make sure everyone's credit card details were protected, and we went a little overboard.
Yeah.
And I got told off, and it was like, isn't that a bit much? And it's like, no, it must take at least 1,000,000 years to crack that.
Oh my god. Yeah, nowadays, with computers, you could probably do it instantly, though, right?
Oh no, even by now today's standards, it still takes 10,000
Crazy. Where's Dark? Is Dark here? Nick, are you here, dude? Nick here for his question? I forget what his. Well, okay.
Where is everybody?
I don't know. It's Thursday. People are. Well, we got 5 years on the Twitch. Like. Yeah. With Nick here. Okay. Redacted had a good question. He said, "Do you think LA is better than New York City?" Good question. I think the weather is far superior. The weather is awesome here. Like that's why everyone wants to live here. Like let's look at what the weather in NYC is right now. Yeah, 48. Nope, not doing that. That's too cold. And for you centigrade people, that's 9. It's too cold.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. This sucks. This is cold.
Look up mine.
We're here. Let's see Los Angeles.
7.
Los Angeles is beautiful and sunny today. Look at this. 28, low 13, right? Low 56. This is heaven, dude. Actually, it's a little hot. 84 is a little hot for us. Where are you at, Sensation?
Thirsk. Thiisk. Yeah.
Thirsk. Rainy as usual. Not too bad. Low 45. It's not the worst. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's still a little cold. I don't know. It's just like I prefer LA. The weather's great.
It's kind of funny how you always say rainy as usual. The weird thing about England is it doesn't actually rain that much.
Oh wait, just like spits.
No, it's just always very damp.
Oh, I see here. Like you have like some rain and then there's like no rain and there's like it's just moist all the time or something.
It predominantly doesn't rain. People say, really? I thought it rained all the time in England. It's like, no.
Let's see what the weather in Cambridge is. Dude, look, it's just rain.
That's quite bad.
I have family in Cambridge, so it's too funny. Yeah, so weather-wise, LA wins. Traffic-wise, I think LA sucks because New York at least has a subway system that works. You can go around places in the subway. That's pretty cool. Nature-wise, I think I prefer LA because it's very easy to get out to like the desert, to go to the mountains. You can get into nature really quickly in LA. It's absolutely amazing how quick you can do things. You can just get out of the city if you want to. Culture-wise, I think I'd probably prefer New York because I feel like you know your neighbors more. Like it's more of like you're kind of living close to each other, which has its benefits and its negative things too. But in LA, like people get off work and everyone has to drive home. Everyone has to drive to whatever. But I feel like in New York, from what I've talked to my friends, it's like you get off work and then you go meet at a pub, or you go meet at a coffee shop or something because like everyone's walking back from work. So you might as well like hang out somewhere, which I think is really cool. I think there's more of a community aspect to New York that I'd probably like. But yeah, I can't do the weather. There's not very much surfing. I love to surf, although I haven't surfed here in a while. Well, the surf's been terrible. Yeah, weather. I always thought I would maybe live in New York at some point in my life, and I might still at some point. But Also, concerts here. This is a great place for like music. Los Angeles is like the entertainment capital of like the U.S. So, and I'm kind of an entertainment type person, so it makes more sense for me to be in LA. Not saying New York is bad, you know, it's just not as good. But yeah. Noise says, advice for I can't be arsed to do anything mindset. Yeah.
Coffee.
I get coffee. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, number one. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee right now. Yeah. Yeah, coffee's a good motivation. Although, dude, I find sometimes sensation, if I drink like too much coffee, I feel like I'm just like spinning my wheels in the sand. Like I'm going really fast, but I'm going nowhere. I'm going nowhere fast. I don't know,
Lava Java.
Lava Java. I get really good at being unproductive. I get really good at being unproductive. Like I'll just go through and sort my calendar out for the next 6 months. I'm just like, well, I didn't need to do that. Like why? Other motivation, you know, advice. So advice is okay. They say like you can't do things with just motivation because motivation does die. Like you will lose motivation for things, and I think that's a big thing with Gen Z for sure. Is that y'all aren't really motivated, and so whenever you get to something that's kind of difficult, you just like give up because like, I don't have motivation anymore. The way to beat motivation is discipline. And so, and what I mean by that is like having habits that you do things regularly so that when you run out of the motivation, you're still going to do it. It's, you know, it's important to build, you know, a really good one with this is the gym, for instance. Okay. It's like health is important, right? But you're not going to be motivated every day to go to the gym. You're not going to be motivated to like exercise. You're not going to be motivated to eat well and whatnot. But if you build the habit of doing that, you almost don't need the motivation because you'll just do it naturally. Like your body will almost crave it. It'll be like, oh wait, I'm supposed to do this thing, and it doesn't matter if you're motivated or not. You're going to do it. So in the case of Noise, right? I know sometimes he can't be fucked to do his homework. I know how that works. Like Noise is very smart, very intelligent, but he looks at his homework. He's like, oh, I have like no motivation. I don't want to do this. For whatever reason of like, oh, it's too easy, or oh, it's boring, or oh, I don't think I want to be a math person today or something, or I don't know what my future is like. I get it. The way to get past that is to create a habit of, say, for instance, okay, from this hour to this hour, I always do my homework. I just sit down and I do it. And I don't, you know, fuck the motivation. I don't care. Like, I'm just here to do this, and I do it during this time period. Yeah, you know what I would do, Cosmic, actually, is I would force myself to go to the library. So a lot of times, because I would get nothing done in my dorm. You know, my dorm was like, let's play beer pong, let's like have fun, like whatever, you know, let's play video games. So what I would do is if I knew I had a test coming up or I had homework that I had to do, I would force myself to walk to the library, close to my dorm. And sometimes I would go to the library and I would just pass out. I would just go to sleep on a couch or something. But then I would wake up and be like, oh, I'm in the library. I kind of have to do work. Let's do some work. That's the example of like a habit beating motivation. I wasn't motivated to do homework, but I had built the habit of, okay, after dinner on weekdays or whatnot, I go to the library no matter what. And it doesn't matter if I want to. It doesn't matter if I feel like doing homework. Just go to the fucking library. And I can remember that habit. And doing that habit forced me to then get kind of tricked into like, oh, let's do my homework because I'm at the library. What else am I going to do? I can't play beer pong here. I can't play COD. I have like this 15 minutes of study breakthrough till I actually start studying with a smooth flow. Yeah, no, it takes time to get into something. It really does. And this is why, okay, this is why this is the devil. I teach so many kids, and while I'm teaching them, I just hear bzz, 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 and they're just constantly getting pinged with like notifications from group chats, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. And every time that happens, you knock yourself out of flow is what you do. And it can be hard to stay focused. It can be hard to feel like you need to do something if you keep chasing these dopamine rushes of notifications. And I get it. We all crave attention. I crave attention. Like look what I wear. Like I demand attention basically. But yeah, the best thing to do, you're right, Cosmic, is just sit down. After like 15, 20 minutes, you'll get into it. You'll be like, oh, okay, cool, I'm studying. And just make sure you have no distractions to take you out of it. Like, put your phone on airplane mode. Or don't even bring your phone with you. Don't even have the temptation. you'd be amazed. Like, your brain will find ways to study if all it has in front of it is a book. It'll be like, oh, I have to study. There's nothing else to do. Sensation, you do this.
I went
You
really mad. Sorry.
No, you're good. You good? What do you say?
No, you first.
I was saying you do the Sensation with your streams where like you're working on your math and stuff. I see it. Like, you say like, I'm gonna stream myself doing math homework. It may not be the most productive. You may not be the most motivated, but you've built a habit that you're just gonna sit down and do it.
Yeah, and then I've taken it even further in a direction where I've got Windows, right?
Okay.
And so that's my game. That's my games, and that's where all my social media is. I don't even have it on my phone anymore. So
Oh, nice.
everything gets pumped through Windows. And then when I'm doing the work, I've got Mint. So, and the two things aren't accessible simultaneously, so I have to pick one.
Right.
So yeah, it's the best way for me to stop getting distracted is it's like it's time for me to do some work.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put Linux on instead of Windows, and then I can't be distracted by it.
Yeah, the dual booting. You're like, yeah, because Linux can't run fuck all. Yeah, dude, that's great. Yeah, no, I approve that, dude. That's great.
But yeah, I was getting distracted constantly by my phone and
Oh,
various
yeah.
bits and
Dude,
pieces.
I
It's
do
just
too,
like,
man.
No.
I'm really trying to break this habit of checking my phone the first thing when I wake up in the morning. It's the worst. Because usually what'll happen is at night I will post a lot of things on my different socials for whatever my education or the gold stuff I do or whatever. And then when I wake up in the morning, all my East Coast people have seen it, so they've all responded to it. And I chase that dopamine of like, ooh, I want to see what they said. I want to see what they commented. I want to see what they liked. And it ends up kind of ruining my morning because then it's noon. And I'm like, I haven't done fuck all yet. But I keep chasing this dopamine high. So, I'm guilty of it too. I do it too. It doesn't really ever leave you, man. Like, procrastination and all that stuff. It happens. I remixed your banner? Dude, let me see this. This is sick, dude. What? What? Dude, how did you do this, Cosmic? Sorry. Cyber did this? Dude, what? Excuse me? Dude, look at this. Ayo. Dude, where did you get this? Where did you get this picture? I like this picture. This is sick. I wish I had more hair. I'm kind of losing my hair. I don't really have as much hair as I used to. Online? Yeah, send it to me, dude. That's super cool. How did you just found this? You just found this and this person like happens to look like me? It's kind of cool. Yeah.
That guy clearly drives an Uber.
Hello, sir. Can you please leave tip?
What you can't see is this big gold chain.
I don't have my chain on today. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Dr. Gold. That is me.
You got a lot of Arabs in there, big fat gold chains there.
Yeah. I don't see as many here in the U.S. I will say people of African American descent love my outfits all the time. They just fucking love it, dude. I don't mean to be racist, but like if I could pick out a group of people that love my gold outfits, it's them. Like anytime I go out, they just vibe with it. They love it, and I'm like, cool, awesome. I'm here for it. All right, let's see what other questions we have in today's little. So yeah, Noise. That's my advice for you. Cyrus says, "What's in the Fortnite?" Okay, real question. What is his? Okay. You're asking about the Israeli-Palestine war history and how did it start? Yeah, I think we went over that a little bit, Cyber. But yeah, it basically started with the Ottoman Empire existed. Palestinians were living in this place. Apparently, Israeli people were living there too, right? I saw some interesting statistic of. Let me find it. It's how many Arabs living in Israel? Yeah. There's still 21% of the population in Israel is still Arab. Like, it's not like a bunch of people came in from nowhere and just like took it over. Like, these people lived there. And then what's the name for the Jewish people there that are of that area? Starts with an H or something. Jewish. Let's wait. Israeli native people word. Yeah, there's a name for it. No, oh, this is it. This is it. Mizraim. Mizrahi. Okay. So these are Jewish people in Israel that came from Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria. So these are basically Arabs, people who came from all over the Middle East and whatnot and decided to move to Israel. Yeah, they're called Mizrahi Jews, is what they are.
Morocco's in Africa.
Yeah, that's close enough, isn't it? Morocco? Is Morocco like basically right there?
I'm thinking of Algeria.
A lot of jury. Oh, you're right. It's actually way the fuck over here. What am I talking about? How much I know about my globe. Yeah. But yeah, basically, and this happened throughout the years, is that a lot of these countries, right? Iraq, Syria, Iran, where's Iran? Iran and whatnot. They started having their own kind of like religious, like civil wars and whatnot. And they started kicking out Jewish people. So a lot of, native people here, a lot of people who are native, like born and been there for a while, they're called Persians, Iraqi, Syrians, Lebanese people, but because they were Jewish, like they're not really cool with whatever the government is that's like, super religious. And so they kind of fled to Israel. So it's kind of, it's interesting because Israel in itself is kind of like a refugee place. It's a refugee for Jewish people. But then within that refugee place, there's also Gaza, which is like a refugee place for like the Palestinian peoples that are in it. It's kind of like this whole like nested loop of things. So yeah, I mean, and I think if you trace a lot of the genetic stuff to like the people in Gaza and the people in Israel, they're all the same people. Like genetically, they're all the same. Like they all come from the same region. They're just divided by culture. They're divided by religion. And unfortunately, that tends to brainwash people into hating the other side. And I don't get it. I mean, like, hate is not a natural thing, right? We're taught hate. Humans don't hate each other. Like, do you think babies like hate each other because like they look different? They don't. That's a learned thing that unfortunately is They call us like generational trauma, is what they say. Because I've talked to a lot of Palestinians. I have some Palestinian friends. And I've been like, yeah, so, y'all just can't, like, chill, like, not kill each other and whatnot. They're like, no, like, they killed our parents. Like, you wouldn't understand. They killed our grandparents. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, their grandparents killed your grandparents. But you don't need to keep, like, having this revenge cycle. Like, y'all can stop. They're like, well, we need to get revenge. And I'm like, an eye for an eye just leads the whole world to be blind, It's putting down the emotional things behind things. Yeah. We're not built to hunt and kill and hate each other. Yeah, I agree totally. There's this great picture. Was it is it like Diglett World Universe? I love this picture. Yes, this is okay. I love this picture. One sec. Open image in new tab. Yeah, for you Pokemon guys, right? Yeah, right. So this is like the universe pretending to be individuals, right? And these are all us, like you, like these little like Digletts, right? But then there's this massive, like, I don't know what the thing we call this, like a massive Diglett or something, and that's the universe. I mean, I very strongly have this belief is that we're all just little instances of the, universal collective consciousness. Like, we're all just like instances. We're like characters that are just being spawned off of like this whatever player who's like playing this game in the world. So being like mean to each other is just being mean to yourself. You might as well be nice to each other. Don't hate each other because we're all the same people. I always say, it's not about the black race, it's not about the Chinese race, not about the Jewish race, whatever race. It's we're all running the same race, which is the human race. So let's stop trying to kill each other. Like what? I think we're part of the Sims 67. I could see it. Man. Yeah, for sure.
Did I ever tell you the story about my people?
What are your people? What do you mean your people?
My people. Well, we were notorious for fighting amongst ourselves, or rather fighting each other.
The Scots?
Just because of different surnames. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, this went on until my great granddad's generation. So I mean,
then this isn't the Troubles though, right? That's the IRA and stuff, right?
That was the Irish.
Yeah, that's the Irish.
But the point is, yeah, I mean, it took 1,000 years for us to grow out of that. So
Yeah. I mean, it's like deep-seated, like, I don't know, hate and trouble for each other. I don't get it. Why it has to happen. It doesn't have to be like that, you know?
to be fair, I think the only reason we grew out of it was because the English demanded it.
Yeah, they're just like, yo, knock it off. Knock it off. I saw someone posted a funny picture of, like, we should just put all the moms in charge. Like, no one's allowed to get dessert until, like, they eat dinner and stop fighting with each other. Let's just put all the moms in charge. I was like, okay. Man. Dun, 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 dun. Not Discord. Where's my stream?
Oh, that word irritates me.
Desert. No, dessert. It's two S's. It's two S's because you want extra dessert. That's how it works.
Well,
Yeah.
Trying to teach a Japanese person the difference between desert and dessert is.
Oh no,
fucking
they always
impossible.
get it wrong, dude. They always get it wrong. Yeah. No going to the arcade. Yeah. I get it. It's okay. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's see. We got any other questions that people have asked? I want to like go through some of them. Then I got to go to yoga in like 30 minutes. Okay. Teacup, what are the scientific discoveries that could have a significant impact of energy production? If so, what do you believe is best and the worst of them all? Oh, okay, cool. Energy production's cool. I mean, the whole reason I got involved in anything, right, is fusion. Teacup, do you know what fusion is? Come up and speak. Dude. I know you want to talk about this.
Fusion, it's where Trunks and Goten get together.
Teacup. Where's Teacup? Is he here?
Fusion.
Fusion.
I'm such a nerd.
No, it's okay. Nerds are cool, dude. I would say, like, be nice to nerds. They're gonna be your boss someday. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's see. I'm probably got another question. Okay, follow up. And if there are people willing to spend money to use them? Also, I also need nitro. Okay, cool, Mad. That's cool. Mad's here. Mad, do you have a mic? Do you want to talk with us? You can come talk with us if you want. Or you can just text, whatever you want to do, whatever you're comfortable with. I always give the students the option if they want to come up and talk on the stream. Yeah, because there's a lot of options out there. You know what everyone have they started doing this to you, Sensation? Is everyone, well, I guess because England is kind of cloudy all the time. Do you have people like trying to sell solar all the time? Do you guys?
It's mandatory.
What do you mean it's mandatory?
Quite a lot.
You have to have solar in your house?
Quite a lot of the housing stock exists on something called council estates. I don't know what the American equivalent would be. Projects, I suppose.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's the subsidized housing, right?
They all have to be fitted with solar panels.
Oh, no way. That's kind of cool.
It's kind of odd because it's the rich people can't afford them and the poor people are getting them. And
well, it's so that they don't have to pay as much on electricity, though, right?
Well, yeah, but they don't maintain them and then they fuck them up.
Oh, yeah. Is this the whole thing? Is this the pikeys are ruining everything? Is that how that works?
Well, interestingly enough, I've never heard of them being stolen. But,
well, I guess they probably wouldn't know what to do with them, though, right?
What do we do with this? I don't know.
It's me caravan.
Should have sound like a pikey.
What is a pikey actually? What is it? What is that? What actually is a pikey? How does that work?
What, generally speaking?
Yeah. Like,
well,
are they from a certain region, or are they? I've seen movies, right? It's a subset. Okay.
So you've got travelers who are travelers, literally. They
like
are
nomads.
What you would call gypsies. Yeah. And
but although we apparently can't say the word gypsies anymore, right? It's like a no.
No, because that's an actual group of people. So I don't know why you couldn't. I mean, that's an actual group.
I think they think it's like offensive or something, and I'm just like, what? I don't know. Everyone's offended. Yeah. Fuck them, because everyone's offended by something, dude, these days.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm aware, gypsies are an actual group of people from Romany.
Yeah, the Romany people. Yeah, for sure.
They're called Romani gypsies anyway.
Which I thought was
so yeah,
Romania, but apparently it's not Romania. Apparently
Um,
it's somewhere else.
No, it's like near Italy somewhere.
Yeah. But go on. Okay.
Yeah, so you've got travellers who tend to be Irish, and there's a few bad apples, and they're called pikeys because they just go around stealing shit. And,
Oh, does to pike someone mean to like steal something? Is that what that means?
I don't know what the etymology of the word is, but yeah, they're not.
They're not
if
the most
someone steals
upstanding
to be a
citizens.
pikey,
They're not the most
They're
upstanding
thieves.
citizens. Oh, okay. I learn
Good
something every
question.
day. I learn something every day, dude.
I've got a good question for you now.
Okay, what's up?
Why is half mv squared equal to FD?
Ooh, okay. So this is called the work energy theorem. So F times D is called work, right?
Yes.
Right. So when you do work on an object, you're changing the energy of that object. Okay.
Okay.
And what we say is that the net amount of work that you do on something, that energy has to go into kinetic energy, is what we say. Okay. Do you know the differences between kinetic energy and potential energy and all that stuff?
Potential energy is stored.
So potential energy is energy associated with moving, which is 1/2 mv squared. So that's kinetic energy, sorry. Potential energy due to gravity, for instance, is mgh. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So let's say, for instance, I have a box, okay? Let's say I have a box which is 5 kilograms, okay? And I push up with a force of, let's say, 100 newtons, okay? What are the forces on this box?
Up and down.
Up and down, yeah, okay. So there's a force up, right? This is the pushing force, which is 100 newtons. And then this is the force of gravity, right? Which points down.
Yeah.
Which is mg. I'm going to just use g is equal to 10 just to make things easy here. Okay, so this is just going to be like negative. This is going to be 50 newtons down, right? So it's this times. Yeah, good. Okay. All right. And let's say I push up with a force of 100 newtons, let's say for, I don't know, like 30 meters. Okay. Let's say I push up for 100 newtons for 30 meters. And I want to know how fast is it going if it starts at rest.
Mm.
So there's actually, so I can show you how this is consistent with like 2 different methods. Okay. So let's try to use so let's just use kinematics just straight up real quick. Okay. So kinematics, right? Shifter, when did we do nitro? Probably like 30 minutes. So kinematics, there's an equation here that you may have learned, which is like V final squared is equal to V initial squared, sorry, VI squared, plus 2 times the acceleration times the change in position. Have you seen this before? It's one of the Suvat. It's one of the Suvat equations. Have you done Suvat yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Because I know you're going to do Suvat eventually, so here, let me just pull it up this way.
What is the closest I've got to? I think it was initial velocity. Well, yeah, that was velocity, isn't it?
So it's these are the equations you're going to get, okay?
Okay.
And so here, let me put it in the one that you know, which is this one, okay? So this is V squared is equal to U squared plus 2AS. This is the distance. This is the acceleration. This is the initial velocity. And then this is the final velocity. Okay?
So is that derived?
Yes. This technically comes from a combination of this one and this one, is what it does.
Oh,
You can't derive it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So if I want to know how fast it's going, right, I'm trying to find the final velocity, which is this. Okay. I said it starts at rest, right? So that means the initial velocity is 0. And now all I have to find, right, I know what the distance is, right? The distance it traveled was 30 meters. So I just need to figure out what the acceleration is. Okay. Do you know how to find the acceleration of an object based on what the forces of an object are?
The acceleration of an object based on what the force.
Mm-hmm. It's one of Newton's laws. I think it's the third law. That's what it is. Maybe it's the first.
Oh shit.
It's this F net, which is the sum of the forces. That's what this big fancy E thing. That's equal to the mass times the acceleration.
F equals ma.
Good. F equals ma. Ask.
Okay,
Sorry.
maybe I
mass.
did know what that was.
Okay. So let's look at the forces on this thing. So this means sum of the forces, right? So we got 100 going up. We got 50 going down. So what's the net force? Like, if I give you $100, but I take away 50, what was your net amount of money that you got?
Oh, right, sorry. I see what you mean. 50, yeah. So
50, yeah. So it's 100 minus 50. So it's just equal to 50, all right? And that's equal to the mass, right? Which is 5 times the acceleration. So what's the acceleration?
do that. So 50. How do you do that? Divide by 5.
Divide by 5. Yeah, very good, dude. So 50 divided by 5, right? Just A is equal to 10.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, cool.
And that's meters per second per second.
Meters per second squared. Yeah, meters per second per second. Okay. So now I know this is 2, right? Times 10 is equal to V squared, right? So I can multiply this together. That's 20 times 30. That's 600. So I get V is equal to the square root of 600. That's what the velocity would be. Okay? That's the kinematics way to do it. Okay. The other way to do it is using work energy. Okay? So what we say is W net is equal to the change in kinetic energy, which is the same as 1/2 mv squared minus 1/2 mu squared. So the kinetic energy at the end, which is with the final velocity, minus the kinetic energy at the beginning with the initial velocity. Remember that 1/2 mv squared, right, is kinetic energy? So this is the kinetic energy afterwards. This is the kinetic energy before. Change is always after minus before. We say like final minus initial.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense? Okay. So we got to calculate the work. And what do we know? What was the equation for work again?
See something.
You said it earlier. W equals something times D.
Oh, right, yeah, because that was the initial question. Yeah. Work equals FD.
Work equals FD. Good. Okay. So net work means I'm going to look at the work done by all the forces, okay? So the pushing force, right? How much work is done there? What's the remember it's equal to F times D. So what's the force being done by the pushing force?
It's 100 newtons.
100 newtons. And what's the distance?
Did we say 30?
30. Yeah,
30
good.
meters.
Good. So force times distance, 100 times 30. So that's going to be 3,000 joules is what we say, okay? That's the work done by the pushing force, okay? But there's another force acting here, right? What's the other force acting on the box?
Gravity.
Gravity, good. And how much work is gravity doing?
Well, yeah, 10 meters per second.
No. So
No.
gravity, right? What's the force of gravity?
What's the force of gravity?
Right, because remember, work is force times distance. So the work of gravity is the force of gravity times the distance. So the acceleration of gravity is 10, but that's not the force. What's the force of gravity? You remember F is equal to mg?
Mass times gravity, so...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, yeah, so it's 50.
Good. So the work done by gravity is the force of gravity, which is 50. And then what was the distance again?
30 meters.
Okay. But then here's a key thing. This 30 is negative. Because do you see how the
Yeah.
force points this way, but the distance points this way?
Mhm.
So gravity technically does negative work. which is weird, right? It's weird to say negative work. You're like, what? How do you do negative work? Like, do you do your homework backwards? You like just erase all your homework, right? But yeah, so this is gonna be negative 1,500 joules. Okay. So then, what is the network? What's the network being done?
3,000 minus 1,500, which is 1,500.
Good. So we have 3,000 minus 1,500. So that's going to equal 1,500 joules, okay? And that, right, is equal to the change in kinetic energy, which, right, so the final kinetic energy minus the initial kinetic energy. How much kinetic energy was there at the beginning if the speed was 0? Let's remember the equation for kinetic energy. 1/2 mass times the speed squared, or the velocity squared, technically. If the velocity is 0, what's the kinetic energy?
Velocity is 0.
So if this whole thing becomes 0, right? What does the whole thing become?
0.
Yeah. Yeah, so this goes away. Bye-bye.
So I was,
Good.
I was getting confused. I was like, wait, so we've still got half m now, but yeah.
No,
times
yeah, but
0 is
it's
0.
1/2 yeah, anything times 0 is 0. Unless it's divided by 0. Okay, don't do divided by 0. Okay. So then we're just left with this, right? So this is 1/2 mv squared, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So now I can solve for what the final velocity is. How do I solve for the final velocity here? I know that the mass, right? The mass is 5, right?
Solve for the final.
Yeah, I'm trying to solve for this. So I have 1,500 is equal to 1/2 times 5 times v squared.
Yeah, my brain is just glazing over at this point.
That's all right. It's all right. It's all right, dude. Yeah. You made it perfect. So we're multiplying both sides by 2. So this becomes 3,000. This goes away.
I'm not even sure why we're multiplying both sides by 2 at this point.
Yeah. And then we divide by 5.
To get rid of the half, yeah.
Yes. And then we divide by 5 to get rid of this, right? So this is 600 is equal to v squared. And you see how you get the same velocity? V is equal to the square root of 600?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is the same answer as here. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Physics is cool. Yeah.
Physics is hard work.
Yeah. That's kind of like an explanation of how, like, so yeah, what you learn is that the net work done in an object, which is the work done by all the forces, will equal the change in the kinetic energy. Yeah. And the reason for that is you might be asking, okay, well, what about the potential energy, the gravity potential energy? That gets taken care of by this, because we get rid of any. So when an object moves up, technically potential energy due to gravity goes up because it has more height, because potential energy is equal to mgh. But this is the same thing as the force of gravity, right? Which is mg times the height, which is just times the distance. So that already gets accounted for here, is what happens. It's pretty cool. Yeah. That's good. You know, that's a good question of things. All right, let me see. Do we have any other questions from people here? Cool. Okay. I think that's good. I think we have a lot of questions. Let me do the nitro giveaway for you guys. Well, I guess Nick isn't on this one anymore. Okay, so good. So like he's not gonna automatically win again. People were telling me I had to use like a different type of random generator for him because it was just kind of running amok. Okay, let's see. Let's do the spinner generator. Yeah, spinner. Dun 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 dun. Okay, cool. We got Mad. We got Cyber. We got Sensation. We got Teacup. Noise asked a question too, but I've given Noise Nitro so many times. Cosmic definitely asked for one. Who else am I missing? Shifter, did you ask a question? Shifter? You're just chilling here. You gotta ask a question to be qualified for it. I'm trying to think if anyone else has one. Oh, Amog definitely did. I also just gave Nitro to Amog. So if he's here, he can give it to someone else. Oh, and Justin. Yeah, Justin did ask about New York and stuff. What happened to Initial? Initial didn't show up. Where's Initial? Okay. Okay, all good. I need to talk to Discord and be like, yo, can you just give me like a bunch of like Nitro passes for people? Instead of me buying these all the time. Let's see who it goes to. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Amog will get it, okay. But Amog got it last week. So we're gonna respin. We're gonna respin. Good job, Amog, though. You technically won the spinner. I'm not a partner pass yet, honestly. I probably should be at some point, right? Oh, wow. Goes to Teacup. Good job, Teacup. Yeah, GG's. I do this every week. So as long as you guys come by every week, you're entered in and you ask like some sort of question, we talk about something, you're in it to win Nitro. And yeah, don't worry, someone's not going to win all the time. I make them, if they won it last week, they got to, and they're here, they have to give it to somebody else. Yeah. I hope this is cool, Matt. Yeah, Matt, come by the... Yes, yeah, ask the homework question tomorrow, Matt, and then I'll buy you your gift card, and you'll get it. Yes. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the Golden Hour stream. I had a fun time talking to you guys about all sorts of random cool stuff. Our next stream is going to be tomorrow. That's 2 hours later, so that starts at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Maybe I should move the Friday stream up, I'm thinking, because it is getting kind of late for people, I think. I noticed this when I was on the East Coast, actually, and I was like, oh, I got to stream for these kids at 8 o'clock. It's late for EST. Yeah, maybe I'll try moving it up. The reason why I have it that late is because for the PST kids. But maybe I'll move it up an hour. Yeah, so it's not 8 o'clock, so it's at least 7 o'clock. Yeah, that's a good idea, Cyber. Okay. I'll make an announcement. Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah.
Think about what time it's here.
Yeah, well, Sensation, you're a night owl, dude. This man doesn't sleep. Yeah. Or you have weird sleeping schedule.
No,
okay.
I'm supposed to be up in 4 hours.
Oh my god. All right. Bless the cat naps, right? Okay, cool. All right.
What is sleep?
Yeah, what is sleep? Okay, so yeah, we'll do our stream. I'll announce it if I do it an hour earlier, because I got to change all the scheduling on other stuff. But yeah, maybe we'll do it an hour earlier. So that'd be 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Come by with your homework questions. Let me help you out. If you found us through Instagram, because I don't know, I somehow got 30,000 views last night. That's cool. This is the stream coming up that I can help you out with your homework. So if you have any homework questions or whatnot, feel free to ask, and we'll go through them. And then Teacup's going to announce, I think we have Roblox games over the weekend for the tournament. So if you want to compete in that, there's a $50 gift card up for the prize. So we'll see what Teacup says, but get ready this weekend, play some Roblox. Okay. All right. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting with me. I had a fun time with you guys. And we'll see you tomorrow. Cool?